my blood pressure began to stabilize. So I now have been at I think a lower body fat, which is also apparent here in the body fat of the last year. And so this is measured on a Garmin Index S2. This is measured on as of the last couple of months on a Garmin Index BPM, which measures 3 times in the morning. And so this is a morning measurement. It is also somewhat standardized. Now, what has been kind of surprising to see, not very surprising, but interesting at least, is that take a look at this here. Here we have kind of blood pressure that is in a normal range. Then my blood pressure went up and up and up and up. And I didn't really know, okay, I now just have blood pressure that is in red. It's in the red all the time. There might also be an argument to be made, or at least that's something I noticed. If I am kind of very ready in the morning, then my blood pressure seems to be higher. And if I'm not that ready, but I'm kind of still groggy, then my blood pressure seems to be kind of still similar to the maybe sleeping blood pressure, or also the evening blood pressure. So basically, I'm not that high blood pressure. So there might be different things to consider about comparing blood pressure. But what has been kind of obvious, I think, is that, okay, it basically is in the green, and then it goes up and it goes down again into the green. And now what we can see here is that it was kind of in the green, then it went up again, and now it is in the green again. So there seems to be kind of a relation of blood pressure and body composition, which I heard about, in this case only body fat. And I now also have kind of the data, at least to some extent, to see that in myself and to kind of know I don't have to have a body fat percentage of, I don't know, 15% or 20% or something like this to optimize for testosterone, at least, or something like this. There are many people online who talk about, oh, you cannot be that low in body composition. Of course, now, this is 15.8%, which is also not that low. But what I also maybe have to mention here is that in the same period, let's say the last couple of months, I had body fat percentages on the InBody scale of 8% to maybe 11%. So it seems to be that maybe 2 to 5%, that there seems to be a 2 to 5% difference from the InBody to 70 at my gym compared to the bioimpedance scales I have at home, in this case the Garmin Index S2. So at least in my case, it seems to be that I'm, at least in terms of blood pressure, in the optimal zone if I'm at a lower body fat percentage compared to higher body fat percentage, or more in the optimal zone.